important. And this online education fits exactly the nature of Pakistan, because I believe Pakistan is big, is huge in terms of geography. But I think one of the biggest challenges we are having is the infrastructure and internet connectivity. I hope that internet will be reaching all cities in Pakistan, and even the suburbs and all our students. Yeah, if you can move next, please. Okay, so we are having big academies in Pakistan. We are having something called partners, which are the support centers. ComSat is one of them. We are having other support centers. We are having 8 big academies. You can name them. These academies are supporting the other academies, local academies, or the universities newly established. I want to say that every single Cisco Networking Academy program is having a dream of integrating our courses into the national curricula, such as Ministry of Education. So Ministry of Education is our target, Ministry of Education and Ministry of Higher Education. So we started in Pakistan having our curriculum integrated in many of universities' curricula and offering. And this means sustainability, because if you are having the training that is aligned with industry certification, this means you are not taking theory, you are exactly taking what the employer wants. So we want to educate you with something that increase your readiness to the market and make your life easier and getting the right skills to the employer. But before leaving, I can see here that career opportunities. I have been to Pakistan over 5 times, and I always feel how Pakistanis are very passionate. They are eager to learn. They are excellent. They are professional. They show great examples wherever they are in the world. They are in the Gulf. They are in Emirates. They are in Saudi. They are in the States. But always, in order to be in these, let's say, leading positions or skills, you need 2 things. You need communication skills, which is something very important, and definitely the technical skills and communication skills. So this is one part of the story. And the other part is the English language. The English language is not because we don't like Arabic, or we don't like Urdu, or we don't like our own languages, but the English language is the global language. So anyone in wherever you are, definitely this is the business language and the language that you need to master in technology, because to start progressing in your career. So we are providing the curricula, we are providing the certification, we are providing definitely our channel partners, who are the partners that can sell Cisco equipment. And these partners definitely are always searching for you, in addition to our clients, like banks, like hospitals, like big companies, because today internet became a fundamental. Everyone wants an internet. Everyone wants to have their premises. They can afford losing maybe the water for a while, or they can afford losing some of their, let's say, functions. But internet is very fundamental. So you can imagine how many transactions are there for ATM machines, for Visa cards. Everything today is built on connectivity. With the Internet of Things economy, with the security, with the cloud computing, with the now applications, everything is built on this network. So you are the backbone. You are exactly on the center of the action. So that's why even our CEO, Chuck Robbins, once said that we introduced the internet to the world, but we as well are a centric part of the economy, of the global economy, because everything is built on connectivity. Next, please. Yes, as I said that you will be enrolled, and already I saw that Mr. Shaukat enrolled many of the students. I won't say the number, I leave it to Mr. Shaukat, who are interested in this course. I can also say that we have assessments, so we have some exams. And this enrollment is for CCNA 1, but definitely I can say that I want to encourage all of you to continue with this CCNA courses and get the industry certification, because this is what will make you on the right track for your life and for your career. Yes, next, please. So let's go directly to the courses and our, because definitely you will be having a learning experience. This is one of the slides I always like, how the world will be changing. And we want Pakistan and we want you to be part of this evolution and this transformation in the world. So over 10,000 anonymous cars and cars driving without vehicles will be on the road this year. This was forecasted by Forbes in 2017. There are over 1 million devices. Definitely this became reality. This is now a reality that we have over 1 million devices became online every single hour. And definitely the wars became today the cyber wars, and you will be hearing more and more about these cybersecurity and how even Cisco became one of the biggest security and cybersecurity. And you will see that by getting the access for Cisco Networking Academy, this profile, and getting the access for the CCNA, you will be able to get also other free courses online without even the an instructor led as Mr. Shaukat here. Next, please. Okay. So as I mentioned, that internet connectivity is making the biggest, let's say, opportunity in the world. And the IT job, even the IT became a different job. So today we have the network, but we have to build on the network to utilize the network well. We have to build software that utilize this capability. So as a network engineer, because I assume that after getting the CCNA, you will become a network engineers or this engineers or system administrator. This will be your, let's say, title in the future or beginning title. But definitely there are many other fields or subfields inside the networking, which is the architecture, which is the being a design. I saw many of the questions, and many of the questions are also about my qualifications. I will tell you about it. Let me just finish 2-3 slides more, and we will take your questions. So if you are having any questions, please post them on the chat, and we can have very quick replies or response about them before we hand over back to Mr. Shaukat. Yes, so please next, Mr. Shaukat. I don't want to take much on these. Let's go to the courses. Exactly. So these are the courses today. We are having two, let's say, categories. One category is called Explore, which are the very quick or short courses. You are hearing about cybersecurity, and you are having about Internet of Things short courses, because you as today network or computer science student, you might be hearing about these new, let's say, terms, Internet of Things, but you want to know what does Internet of Things mean. So you can take very short course, 10 hours course related to the cybersecurity, Internet of Things, and these courses, and you will be able to just build on this. We can say that the T shape, which is the breadth and depth. So you should know many fields related to technology, related to the new trends, the evolution of the world, but at the same time, you should be specialized in one area which you find that you are mastering or you are interested in. Our career portfolio are having the networking, such as the CCNA, CCNP, and CCNA Security and CCNA Cyber Operations. We have the programmable infrastructure. We called it network programmability. We have the new certifications called DevNet, and I believe Mr. Shaukat will be covering these. And we have a full track related to cybersecurity. So with Cisco Networking Academy, we are sure, because we, as we told you, that we built the internet, we built the network. We are sure that these are the skills you need to get your first job. Definitely, as a student, the more challenging part is getting the first job. And as I told you, you need to be equipped with soft skills. Soft skills means your presentation skills, your interviewing skills, your, let's say, leadership skills, how you present, etc. The other thing is the technical skills, and CCNA is one of them. And if you equip these with the English language, which is the global language of the business, I am sure that you will be finding opportunities inside and outside Pakistan. For CCNA course, I can also see that how many hours for each of these courses. So if you go to netacad.com, and from your profile, you will be able to viewing all these courses and know more about the courses. I will stop here because the CCNA curricula and the more technical side, I will leave it to Mr. Shaukat. And definitely, I'm sure that you will enjoy the journey of this online CCNA. And I would like just to end by saying that online training is the future. So take it serious, because if you master the online training, this means that you are mastering the future trend. You are mastering something that comes in the future. You don't need an instructor just next to you or in front of you teaching you. Today there are masters, there are PhDs, there are bachelors online. So take it serious. It depends on how you manage your time, how you manage your tasks, how you can just deliver the commitments of your instructor. There are so many other learning portfolios. In Cisco, we believe that we have been for over 20 years and we have been improving. So this learning experience will be very rich from Mr. Shaukat, and Mr. Shaukat is one of our distinguished instructors in Pakistan. And when we wanted to pilot this in ComSat, he was one of the people saying that I'm ready to do it, and I know how passionate he is. So take advantage. And he is one of our instructor trainers, by the way. So he is not only qualified for teaching students, he is qualified for teaching instructors. And I remember once we met in Lebanon to get the ITQ, which is the instructor trainer qualification, and he passed from the first time for an exam that the success rate is less than 15% or 20%, I remember. So I will leave you with Mr. Shaukat, but I can see that there are some questions on the chat. And thank you for all of you. I can see that many of you are sending me, you are sending some greetings, and I'm used to this from the hospitalities of Pakistanis. And I can tell you that before traveling to Pakistan, I had very different expectation. But when I know now Pakistan, I can consider myself that I'm the voice of Pakistan in Cisco, and I'm always giving the good examples of Pakistan, the good culture you are having, very rich culture, the great food you are having. You have great food. At the beginning, I was a little bit sensitive about how it's chilly and hot. But now when I go to Pakistan, I immediately go to the Pakistani, you call it like chicken curry and all these, let's say, food, great tastes you are having. Desi food, which is the local food, I believe. So yeah, I saw one question about my qualifications. I'm an electronic engineer. Graduated back in 2005. Then I worked a few years technical. So I was having the Ccna, then the Microsoft side. And after that, I saw that I need to move into management. So I did 2 master's degree in business and e-business. So also from Jordan. So all my education is in Jordan, and all my master's degrees are also from Jordan. So thank you. Ramadan Kareem to all. And Shaukat, can you see any of other questions here? So
thank you, Mohammed. Thank you very much for joining this session. I was somehow like in different situation that I invited you on a very short notice. But actually, for the motivation of students, I thought that if they will see you and if they receive your thought, so they will be more motivated and they will be seriously attending this course. Thank you very much. Basically, it's my fault. I just jumped to the presentation and haven't introduced yourself. So basically, Mr. Mohamed Jinini is country lead for Pakistan, Jordan, and Lebanon. He is looking after all the business of Cisco Networking Academy Program in Pakistan. We met a lot of time and we enjoyed the meetings. Basically, why I invited you, because you are one of the motivators for Pakistan at this stage. Students are getting degrees, courses in universities, colleges, but I personally think that skills are important with the education. So that's why I am part of this Cisco Academy program. Some of the students know me, but let me introduce myself. I just jumped towards the slides. Basically, I am working in ComSat Ahmedabad, and I am Cisco certified instructor trainer. I am running the Cisco Academy in ComSat Ahmedabad. We have Cisco Academy Sports Center and Instructor Training Center in ComSat Ahmedabad. So we offer different courses in different academies. Like every campus of the ComSats has an academy, Cisco Academy, and they are running the courses. At this stage, I personally feel that whoever is interested in networking or computer networks, he must be well aware of the programming, because things are changing. Things are changing towards cloud computing and programmability and automation. So that's why basically I am also joining different courses with the Cisco, and I like to teach these courses to our students so that they can be prepared for the future. Because it's not just like configuring a device, configuring the switch. it is basically designing a network and running it in a pure, like automated way. I ask many of my students that how you will configure like 100 devices. So they say like we will configure them one by one, but this is not the future. Maybe you will face 100 more devices in next 2 days, and you have to configure them. It's not like just copying, pasting, or typing the commands. It is all about automation. It is all about programmability. So one of my objective of this course is to introduce my students towards the programmability and other future coming technologies beside the other topics. So thank you, Mohammed, for joining this session and having a nice talk with the students. If you want something to add or want to leave or have some other like important engagement, I just took your 15 minutes. I requested you for 15 minutes and it's like half an hour with us. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Anything? Yeah.
Thank you so much, and enjoy the great, rich experience you are having. I know it's not easy, but get used to have online training. Get it serious, as I said, and looking forward to connect with many of you. And thank you so much for the warm welcoming. And looking forward to meet with the students in person one day when I visit Pakistan, and why not we can visit Abu Tabad, inshallah. Thank you so much, Shaukat, for the initiative, and I hope it will be always. This is the beginning of such training. So to see all these students joining on the WebEx on this platform, and we are reaching them inside their homes, not waiting for them just to come to the centers in Abu Tabad or any of our Cisco Academy centers. Good luck. Thank you so much. And Ramadan Mubarak to all. And see you soon, inshallah.
Ramadan Mubarak, Muhammad.
Thank you. Assalamu alaikum.
Assalamu alaikum. Okay, students, thank you very much for joining this session. Basically, the idea to invite Mr. Mohamed Jinini at this session was that you can get a quick introduction and quick details like what is happening in Cisco Academy program. So let's start with our Ccna curriculum. Most of students are asking me that what is this Ccna course and how we will study this course, what are the requirements. So that's why I hosted this orientation session from ComSats, that you can understand what you are going to learn. The first and most important thing is that Ccna stands for Cisco Certified Network Associate. So you are basically studying the curriculum hosted by Cisco Networking Academy Program, in which you will learn about networks, you will learn about the protocols, you will learn about the routing, switching devices. So this curriculum is very rich. It has 3 courses inside. Like if you can follow my my mouse. So there are 3 courses in this Ccna curriculum. One is Introduction to Networks, second is Switching, Routing, Wireless Essentials, and third one is Enterprise Networking, Security and Automation. So at this stage, we are offering this Ccna 1. Like many students were asking, what is Ccna 1? Why you are writing this 111 again and again? Because these are 3 different courses. They are not the same one. Like we are offering Introduction to Networks at this stage, and we will offer other courses in near future. So the first one is the Introduction to Networks. This module or this course is having 17 chapters. and 24 hands-on labs, 31 Cisco packet tracer activities, and lot of exams. Exams are not for like passing or failing. They are just to check your knowledge with the curriculum. Like in next week, we will open first official quiz of first 3 chapters. If you will attempt that, you will know about how much you have learned and how much you are getting expertise in those topics. So these all quizzes are all about learning. So you can attempt multiple times. It is not like if you are attempting a quiz and getting like 50 out of 100 marks, so you are gonna fail. No, it's all about your training. It's all about your practice. Like you can practice many times. We are opening the quizzes for 3 attempts. I will tell you how you can attempt these in a very short time. So these are the details of the topics we will be having. Like in ITN, first chapter is about networking today. Next, we will have the basic switch and device configuration. I will be hosting this lab session on Wednesday to start with the basic configuration of switches, routers, and other configurations. Because it is your second chapter, but I'll jump towards the second chapter. Few chapter I will share recordings of all chapters. They will be more theoretical recordings, but in the live sessions, we will conduct live demonstrations of labs like switch configuration, router configuration, packet tracing, like subnetting, and other configurations. So live sessions are very important for you to understand the concepts practically. Because of we are having on remote locations, we cannot practically work on physical equipment. We will prefer to do all the labs on packet tracer. But in case if this corona virus pandemic ends by June or July whatsoever, we may host real labs with the real equipment, maybe online, maybe from the campus. So I don't know how this thing will end, but I am basically thinking over it that we must have practical hands-on devices. So I am jumping towards like certification tracks. Basically, Cisco has changed or transitioned from old certification system to new in this February. So we have an entry-level certification that is called CCT. Next, we have associate-level certifications that you are studying CCNA. This is all official curriculum. This is not something designed by me or some other instructor. Every slide, every lecture, every lab is designed by Cisco for Ccna Curriculum, and it is directly covering the exam topics. So we are basically enrolled, we have enrolled you in this Ccna course. So if you are interested in some other tracks like cybersecurity or data center, you can join these professional or expert certification programs. But at this stage, I prefer my students to study Ccna in any case. If you are interested in security, if you are interested in data centers, if you are interested in any other certification track, you must study Ccna, like basic Ccna, because you must know how networks works. Like if you don't know how switch is working in this network and how router is configured, you cannot basically identify many issues of security or many topics of data center, because everything is being connected. If you are configuring firewall and you don't know about switches and routers, you cannot be a good security professional. So you can specialize in any area. Like a few students were asking me that they were interested in security, and I enrolled them in the Ccna course. Why? Because I think that every student must get this free opportunity to study this CCNA course. At this stage, it is CCNA 1, but maybe in later, if you get interested in this course, you can join other courses too. So, CCNA industry certification exam basically covers following topics. There are network fundamentals. There is a big portion of network access and IP connectivity and IP services, security fundamentals, and last one is the automation and programmability. That is towards the automation. So if you get all the training courses and you are prepared for the CCNA exam, you can go and sit in the exam. The exam code is 200-301. It is basically about implementing and administering Cisco solutions. So this is your CCNA. Basically, once you will pass this certification, you will get certified and you will get the certificate and all the badges. There are two differences that sometimes students get confused. One thing is that you are studying the course. You are basically taking this certification track, but once you get yourself into the testing center and pass the certification exam, you get certified. Otherwise, you can write this on your CV that you have attended this course from this academy on these dates, but if to get certified, you need to attempt this exam and you need to pass this exam. So I wish best of luck for all of you to get this certification as soon as possible. With this academy program, you can get discount vouchers. Cisco offers discount vouchers to successful students who complete the CCNA modules from any academy like ComSats or any other academy. So there is a different pricing policy for different country groups. I guess we are in the group 3 and our certification fee is about $195. Before 24th of February, it was $300 for Pakistan. But if you complete the course from the academy, you will get a discount voucher with this course, not this course, but after completing all these 3 courses. So what is your future? If you get certified, you can get a job of like, as shown in the slide that it is very in high demand in every country. Secondly, the Cisco certifications are globally recognized. It is not like if you are attempting this course from Pakistan or Ahmedabad and like in Australia, they will not accept your certification. It is not like that. It is globally accepted. Every Cisco certification is globally accepted. They never ask where you studied. It is all about if you know the course, if you know the curriculum, if you have passed and certified from the test center, that is enough and it is accepted everywhere. So I am taking too much time. I thought we have to conclude it by 4. So I am jumping towards the live demonstration of your NetAcad course. I am basically closing my screen sharing and I'll again share my desktop so that you can see my desktop. If you have any questions, you can put them on the chat, in the chat window, or you can email me at any time. But in this session, you can just chat with me. Basically, to minimize the interference or voice issues, we muted the mics of all participants, but you can chat in the chat window. So I am sharing my desktop. So you will be able to see my desktop from now onwards. Now this is the basically window that our front page that whenever you log into netacad.com, you get this page and you will find this online course here. You can click on launch course and you can start learning this course. I am opening a student view like this is a test student with me, and this is just a ComSearch test student. And from this test student, I will present what you are being expected to do in this course. Like first one was that if you got successfully activated your account at netacad.com, please remember netacad.com is our main portal, our website from where you can get logged into this portal. So whenever you will log in, you will get the front page where you can select the courses. Like you will click on login, and after login, you will be on this page. So once you will see this page, you can click on this course launch button. So like this student has logged into this course, and he is able to see, he or she is able to see the front page of this course. And now the most important thing at this stage is the modules menu. So from this menu, you can click on modules, and the next thing you will see all the course content. Like this is the official course content of this Ccna 1 course. You can click on this and you can open it to start learning. This is the official curriculum of Cisco. So once you will click on load this course, it is basically hosted over the cloud services. So you can access it from any device, from everywhere. So once, these are all the chapters. Like chapter 1 is networking today, chapter 2 is basic switch and device configuration, and all chapters are listed here. You can start learning any chapter as per our weekly flow. So there are a lot of animations, videos, and different content related to this chapter in this online curriculum. So you can explore all the chapters and you can study. Some in few slides you will see like click here to play the video, but the video is not available in the slides. So it is available in this online curriculum. You can play this video over here. Similarly, a lot of other like videos, animations are there for your better understandability of the topic. So I request you to go through all the chapters in a sequence. Like first you start with networking, like this first chapter. Once you study this, then go to the second chapter, then jump to other chapters. So once you start studying this course, you will be getting more familiar with the topics. But besides this, I am also recording the lectures for you guys. As I have created this page, I shared my registration guide over here that is hosted over YouTube. But I prefer that it should be organized on one page. So I am making this page, I am populating this page. So you will receive the recording of this session over here, and you will receive the recording of chapter 1 over here. I am recording the chapters. I will try to make them available within 2-3 days. Not all will be available, but as soon as I get my lectures recorded, I will be uploading them on this page. So you can watch these videos, and similarly, whatever is our live session, like we have decided to have 2 live sessions. One is on Wednesday and one is on Saturday. I will also post the recording of those sessions over here so that students can playback after. Maybe not all students are available at that time. Maybe students are busy with their jobs or some other home assignments or engagements. So I am basically taking this course as in hybrid mode, that students can study at any time and come online with our live sessions to ask questions. I may open the interactive sessions during the live sessions in future, but it will be limited because we have experienced that there is a lot of disturbance when many microphones are open. So that's why I'm recording everything. That's why I am basically following this pattern. So going back to the module section again. So the third important thing in your curriculum is your group exams. Like chapter 1 to chapter 3, chapter 2 and chapter 3 all are covered in this one MCQs based exam. You have to attempt all of them. They are basically 6 exams, and you have options to attempt them multiple times to improve your grades, to improve your understanding. You can attempt them in your own convenience. Like if you are interested to take the quizzes in morning, you will be able to attempt them, and similarly if you are interested to attempt them over the night, yes, you will be able to. I will be activating these exams by Wednesday, or by Thursday I will activate these exams, but I will let you know as soon as I activate them. So at this stage you cannot attempt them. Maybe it will show that the assessment is not open yet. So whenever I will open them, I will tell you and you will be able to attempt these exams. So it is like a mandatory requirement that you have to attempt these chapter exams. So at the end we will be having a hands-on skills exam. That is more like packet tracer exam. That is all for your practice, that you get yourself master with the switching and routing equipment. So at the end of this course, we will also have a feedback and a final exam. Like this, not this exam, final exam. This is a graded exam, and you have to pass this exam to get this course successfully completed. There is no specific requirement of marks, but I prefer you all should get 75% or above marks for this final exam. It is not very much difficult. It is basically very much easy when you study the course and when you are practicing the topics, when you are practicing the labs. It is very easy that you pass this final exam very easily. So there are discount vouchers associated with the CCNA course. So by completing this CCNA one, you will be qualified for CCNA discount voucher, but you have to complete all 3 courses to get this discount voucher. This is one of the requirement of CCNA discount voucher to complete this course. Next, if I may open other courses online or maybe in Academy, but it is not yet decided that how we will proceed with other courses. But if I get a good response from this online course, I will definitely tell my management that this is one good way to deliver the courses, and I will get approval for other courses too. So you have to go in this module section, and you have to go all the recorded lectures to get a good understanding of all the topics. Next one is the assignments. Assignments is more like what I am sending you assignments. Like I opened an assignment of pre-course survey. That was just a three question survey. That was, what is your highest education, from which city you are joining, and what type of internet connection you have. So it was basically to engage you and to check from where students are coming and what type of internet connectivity they have, what type of education they have, so that we can tune our lectures accordingly. But it is a mandatory requirement at this stage that every student who is enrolled in this course is required to submit this assignment. So submitting is not a big challenge. You just need to click on this submit button and you have to answer. Like I am from my education is MSCS, and I am from Ahmedabad. Like you can write your country name too, and I am having like PTCL 8 MB connection. So that is enough for me. You have to submit this. You have to click the submit assignment button, and all the assignments are available on this portal. Okay, I have graded few assignments today, but not all of them. So far, I have received 200 plus submissions, but that are not about, like, many students haven't attempted this assignment. So for future, I may not be opening any further assignment of this type, but I prefer for like lab assignments or packet tracer assignments or practical assignments. Theories are just to learn, understand, but practicals are more important. I will be focusing on practicals. So maybe I will give you assignments about packet tracer or some other activity assignments, but not theoretical one. So coming again towards the assignment section, you can see all the exams are listed here, and all the skill exams, practice final, again, they are listed in this assignment section. So one other important thing is your grade. So as soon as you are attempting your assignments, your grade book is being populated. Let me tell you, grades are important only for your understanding, not for me, not for Cisco. We basically set a minimum number or target that you have to achieve, but grades are not important for me. They are important for you. Either you are understanding the topic or not. As soon as your grade book is being populated, you are basically getting confident about the course and the topics. So, but these are all the requirements that you have to complete. I will be sharing announcements on and off, about your lab assignments or online sessions through this announcement section, and we will having different discussions. I prefer students to discuss with me. Like I opened this discussion, how important are technical skills in workplace. So I got few responses, but not that I was expecting. Like only 2 students discussed that skills are important at this stage. Let me tell you, skills are very much important. Besides your education, besides your degree qualifications, I always give an example of students like I have a job of network administrator in ComSats, and I am opening this vacancy and receiving lot of CVs and applications. So which student I will be selecting? I will definitely inviting them in the interview, and let me tell you, I will be focused on the skills. Besides your GPA, besides your marks, this is one important thing. All students of ITN, like telecommunication network or PCS, are somehow having same qualification of bachelor's of computer science. But who will got selected for this job? The one who will have skills, the one who knows how to work in this field. Because networking is a technical field, you need these technical skills. So I always prefer and I always request my students to gain these technical skills. Besides these technical skills, there are other soft skills like interpersonal skills, presentation skills, language skills. So all are supporting towards your career path, but technical skills are very important. So everything you will be learning in this course is technical. Like if you can configure a router, you are having a good technical skill at this time. So I prefer to discuss whatever you are thinking about the course, about any other thing, but you can chat, you can send me email, but I prefer that you chat in this discussion and you discuss with me and other students that what you are thinking. So this is one demonstration of what is our course flow, and the last one is the packet tracer. Many of you already know about this packet tracer. Let me open this. You have to download this packet tracer software. Let me tell you how you can download. If you go into your course and if you visit the module section, you will find student resources over here. So from the student resources, you can download this packet tracer. Basically, it is a simulation software. Packet tracer is a network simulator, and it is available free of cost to all NetAcad students. So for working in this packet tracer, you need a Cisco Networking account that you already have. So you can click on this packet tracer resources link, and you can download this packet tracer software, like 64-bit version or 32-bit. It is also available over the Linux and Mac operating systems. So you have to download this software, and once you have downloaded, you can start working in this software. So I am jumping towards our other, like these are the slides of all the 17 chapters. I will share them as soon as I get the recordings of the lectures, and I will also share the packet tracer activities these are the like 33 activities, but we will not attempt all of them. We will attempt only the few of them that are very much important, like how to configure a switch or a router. Similarly, how to navigate in the iOS. Similarly, we will also look into the ARP table. We will also attempt this lab of IP addressing. And similarly, the important topic is subnetting, VLSM, and IPv6 addressing. Similarly, then we will also explore the TCP and UDP communication. We will also configure the devices, like security configuration. At the end of this course, I will share this skill integration challenge lab. That is basically a challenge for all of my students. I will share this lab probably after Eid al-Fitr, or whenever I see that we have covered almost all of the topics. So you have to attempt this at your own. It is not like they are the graded assignments, or you will be graded against them. But these labs are very important to get the expertise in these skills. So let me show you. This is a packet tracer, and you can create new files over here, and you can open already created files from this open option. So this is basically a lab that you will see, like many other labs like this you will see in the packet tracer, and you will attempt them. There are a lot of requirements of this lab, there are different assessments options. You have to configure default gateway, you have to configure IP addresses, you have to configure IPv6 addresses, and similarly you have to configure some security options, and you will also subnet and apply the IP addresses, subnets in the networks. So we do have to apply IP addresses over the switch and many other configurations. So I am not just concluding this that finally you will be having this lab, but it is like just one big fun that if you get this lab completed, like this is completed 0% at this stage, and once you get this completed 100%, you think that you are a champion at this stage, because it is a big lab and it involves a lot of challenges. So taking this challenge at this stage of the day one of our orientation day, you have to work in the packet tracer. You have to learn how to work on these devices. Like there are other, you can create your own topology from this new window, also new option. So I can drag any router over here and start configuring this router, and similarly I can take some switches. Similarly I can take some end devices like PCs, laptops. So you can start them connecting, like you are connecting the switch with the PC, and you are also connecting the router with the switch. This is a fun basically, and this is basically actual learning and actual skill you will be having after this course. This is a very basic one router lab, but you will be able to like explore many big labs in the packet tracer, and for the whole Ccna curriculum there are a lot of labs that I will share with you, and you will have to complete them to get your practice of these topics and topologies. So far I think I have discussed all of important discussions, important topics of this orientation session. From Wednesday, I will officially starting my lectures. Maybe I will use mix of Urdu and English. So मैं इतना फॉर्मल नहीं हूँ लेक्चर देने में, but I always prefer कि lecture should be formal, but language can be different. So from now onwards, I may use mix of Urdu and English. So I hope you all can understand Urdu as well, and you can. So in this session, yes, you are restricted. You cannot open your mic, but in future sessions, yes, you will be able to interact with me, but I still prefer that if you have any issue in this course, you can drop an email to me, and I will answer that email as soon as I get online. So, but important is you keep yourself going with the course. کہ آپ لوگ اپنا یہ جو کورس ہے وہ ڈیلی بیسس پہ اس میں جو بھی چیزیں ہم شیئر کر رہے ہوں گے، لائک اس میں ہم پیکٹ ٹریسر کی ایکٹیویٹیز شیئر کر رہے ہوں گے، وہ آپ نے کمپلیٹ کرنی ہے. میں ریکارڈنگ شیئر کر رہا ہوں گا، وہ آپ نے ریکارڈنگ سننی ہے، اور آپ ان کو ڈاؤن لوڈ بھی کر سکتے ہیں، بٹ آئی پریفر ناٹ ٹو اپلوڈ دیم آن اینی اوپن فورمس. مے بی آئی شیئر فرام دا یوٹیوب, بٹ I haven't decided this at this stage, but I will make them all available to you. So, but I request کہ جن اسٹوڈینٹس نے ابھی تک لاگ ان کمپلیٹ نہیں کیا، لاگ ان اپنا اکاؤنٹ ایکٹیویٹ نہیں کیا، وہ ایکٹیویٹ کر لیں. اور جنہوں نے ابھی تک یہ پری کورس سروے اٹیمپٹ نہیں کیا، وہ آج کی ڈیٹ میں ان اینی کیس یہ والا پری کورس سروے اٹیمپٹ کر لیں. تو دوسری ایک اور امپورٹنٹ چیز ہے، اسٹل آئی ایم ریسیونگ ریکویسٹ فار انرولمنٹس. آلموسٹ 30-40 اسٹوڈینٹس میں نے آج بھی رجسٹر کیے ہیں، اور ان میں سے شاید کچھ اسٹوڈینٹس نے آج یہ سیشن جوائن بھی کیا ہوگا. تو میری ریکویسٹ سب سے یہی ہے کہ آپ جلد از جلد اپنے اکاؤنٹس ایکٹیویٹ کر لیں اور یہ پری کورس سروے اٹیمپٹ کر لیں، تاکہ ہم ایک کنفرم اسٹوڈینٹس کے نمبر کے ساتھ آگے جا سکیں. اور میں شاید نیکسٹ 2-3 days میں یہ انرولمنٹ اسٹاپ کر دوں، اور اگر فردر کوئی انرولمنٹ آئی یا جنہوں نے یہ کورس ایکٹیولی اسٹارٹ نہیں کیا، ہم ان کو پھر نیکسٹ کسی بیچ میں انٹرٹین کر سکیں گے. اس کورس کی ریکوائرمنٹ یہی ہے کہ آپ جو بھی اسٹوڈینٹس ان ایکٹیو ہوں گے، جو اسٹوڈینٹس جنہوں نے کوئی ایکٹیویٹی نہیں کی یا لاگ ان نہیں کیا اور میں نے ان کو انرول کیا ہوا ہے، تو مجھے شاید ان کو ان انرول کرنا پڑے گا، کیونکہ ہم کسی بھی کلاس میں ان ایکٹیو اسٹوڈینٹس کو نہیں رکھ سکتے. اس کی سسکو کی طرف سے کافی ریسٹرکشنز ہیں، تو صرف ایکٹیو اسٹوڈینٹس کو ہم آگے لے کے جائیں گے. تو ایکٹیو اسٹوڈینٹس وہی ہیں جو کہ جنہوں نے اکاؤنٹ کریٹ کر لیا، نیٹ اکیڈ پہ یہاں تک پہنچ چکے ہیں، اور انہوں نے یہ پری کورس سروے، اور جیسے ہی میں نے بتایا کہ چیپٹر 1 کے ایگزامس ہوں گے، چیپٹر 2-3 اس طرح کے بنڈل ایگزامس ہوں گے، وہ آپ لوگ اٹیمپٹ کر رہے ہوں گے. تو آل آف یو ول بی کنسیڈرڈ ایکٹیو اسٹوڈینٹس unless you are doing some activity over this course. So I request کہ جنہوں نے ابھی تک کوئی ایکٹیویٹی نہیں کی، تو وہ آج یا کل کی ڈیٹ تک ایٹ لیسٹ لیٹس سیٹ اے ٹائم، لائک آج May 3 ہے، تو May 4 کو رات 12 بجے تک یا میں ففتھ تک آپ لوگ لازمی ایک آدھ ایکٹیویٹی یہاں پہ کر لیں تاکہ میرے پاس آپ لوگ ایکٹیو اسٹوڈنٹس میں آ جائیں. بعد میں جو کانٹینٹ شیئر کیا جائے گا وہ صرف انہی اسٹوڈنٹس کے ساتھ شیئر کیا جائے گا جو اس کورس کے اندر ایکٹیو اسٹوڈنٹس ہوں گے. سو آئی کین سی آل آف یو. آئی ہیو a people tab with me. Maybe you guys can see my screen. Yes. So whoever is the active student, وہ کتنا ٹائم آن لائن ہمارے ساتھ آ رہا ہے اس کورس کے اندر. ایوری تھنگ از ریکارڈیڈ اوور ہیئر. لائک دس اسٹوڈنٹ ثاقب has spent like 1 hour and 23 minutes with this course. Everything is being recorded. جو بھی آپ ایکٹیویٹیز کر رہے ہوں گے ہمارے پاس گریڈ بک میں وہ آ رہی ہوں گی اور ہم وہیں سے آپ کو چیک کر سکتے ہیں کہ آپ لوگ ایکٹیولی اس کورس اٹیمپٹ کر رہے ہیں نہیں کر رہے ہیں. اسٹل اگر آپ کو کوئی ایشو آتا ہے, اسٹل آپ کے کوئی کوشچنز ہیں تو آپ ڈسکشن میں یا پھر مجھے ای میل ڈراپ کر کے بھی کر سکتے ہیں. میں یہاں ڈسکشن میں کچھ اور بھی چیزیں اوپن کر دوں گا جس میں ہم چیپٹر وائز ڈسکشن بھی کر سکتے ہیں کہ کسی چیپٹر میں اگر آپ کو کوئی ایشو آتا ہے تو آپ اس چیپٹر میں ڈسکس کر سکتے ہیں. اینڈ فورم از اوپن, دوسرے اسٹوڈنٹس بھی اس کو آنسر کر سکتے ہیں. اٹ از ناٹ کہ صرف اسٹوڈنٹس کوشچن کر سکتے ہیں تو آنسر نہیں کر سکتے. ڈسکشن میں کوئی بھی اگر اس کو آنسر کرنا چاہتا ہے, کوئی بھی اس کے بارے میں دوسرے سے ڈسکس کرنا چاہتا ہے تو دیٹ از اے گڈ تھنگ. بٹ آئی ریکویسٹ کہ مورل ویلیوز کو اور ایک دوسرے کی ایتھنک اور ہر طرح کی ریلیجس کہہ لیں ان کو آپ نے فالو کر, آپ نے ان کو دیکھنا ہے کہ کسی کو کسی قسم کی سخت بات نہیں کرنی ہے. یہ فورم تھوڑا اوپن ہے, اس میں کافی سارے اسٹوڈنٹس ہیں تو جب بھی چیٹ کریں تو ایک دفعہ اس کو دیکھ لیں کہ آپ کیا لکھنے جا رہے ہیں. یس یو کین ڈیلیٹ, اس کو آپ ڈیلیٹ کر سکتے ہیں بعد میں یا اس کو ایڈٹ کر سکتے ہیں, لیکن اٹ از اے گڈ تھنگ دیٹ ایک اچھی ہیلدی ڈسکشن ہو تو سارے اسٹوڈنٹس کو فائدہ ہوتا ہے. جسٹ لائک میں نے اسکلس کے بارے میں ڈسکشن اوپن کی تو اگر آپ ڈسکشن کرتے ہیں تو دیٹ از اے گڈ تھنگ. مے بی آپ کے ایکسپیرینس سے کوئی اور بندہ کوئی نئی چیز سیکھ لے یا کسی میری پوسٹ سے کسی کو کوئی فائدہ ہو جائے. ایک چیز اور ہے کہ کچھ اسٹوڈنٹس ہمارے پاس آلریڈی, کچھ ایسے اسٹوڈنٹس ہیں جو آلریڈی امپلائڈ ہیں کہیں نہ کہیں, نیٹ ورکس میں ہیں یا کسی اور فیلڈ میں ہیں, ٹیکنیکل سپورٹ پہ ہیں, کال سینٹرس پہ ہیں, تو ان کے ایکسپیرینس سے بھی ہم فائدہ اٹھا سکتے ہیں اور اپنا ایکسپیرینس بھی ہم شیئر کر سکتے ہیں. تو اٹس اے گڈ تھنگ کہ ڈسکشن میں لوگ چیزیں پوسٹ کریں. اور یہ جو ڈسکشن میں آپ چیزیں پوسٹ کریں گے اٹ آل کاؤنٹس ٹوورڈز یور کورس کمپلیشن اور آپ کی ایکٹیویٹیز سے انکریز ہوتی ہے. بٹ دو چیزیں میں نے آپ کو پھر میں دوبارہ ریپیٹ کر دیتا ہوں کہ آپ لوگوں نے ماڈیولز کے سیکشن میں جا کے کانٹینٹ کو آن لائن ریڈ کرنا ہے اور ادھر سے آپ نے یہ جو بھی کانسیپٹس ہیں وہ ان کو سیکھنا ہے. اور دوسرا جو میں ریکارڈیڈ لیکچر شیئر کروں گا وہ آپ نے سننے ہیں. پھر اس کے بعد آپ کے ذمہ یہی ہوگا کہ آپ نے چیپٹر ایگزامس کرنے ہیں یا پھر آپ نے لیبز اٹیمپٹ کرنے ہیں. تو لیبز بہت انٹرسٹنگ لیبز ہیں میرے پاس جو کہ پیکٹ ٹریسر کی ہیں. میں بھی کسی دن میں آپ کو یہاں پہ اپنی لیب میں کیمرہ لگا کے آپ کو لائیو ڈیمونسٹریٹ کر دوں گا کہ سوئچز راؤٹرز کو انٹرکنیکٹ کیسے کرتے ہیں اور ان کو ہم کیسے ایکسیس کر کے کنفیگر کر دیتے ہیں. بٹ اٹ از لائک ون ٹائم ایکٹیویٹی, اس سے کوئی اتنا بڑا مسئلہ نہیں ہے. لیکن اگر آپ پیکٹ ٹریسر میں ایک بڑی ٹوپالوجی بنانا چاہتے ہیں ود لائک 10 راؤٹرز اینڈ 20 سوئچز, آپ بڑی آسانی سے یہ پیکٹ ٹریسر میں سیمولیٹ کر سکتے ہیں. سو فار فرام مائی سائڈ آئی تھنک تقریباً سارے ٹاپکس ہم نے جو اس اورینٹیشن کے اندر ہم نے پلان کیے تھے وہ کور ہو چکے ہیں. اگر کسی کے کوئی کوشچن ہے تو میں موو کرتا ہوں اپنی سلائڈس کو شیئر